decided to use one layer because we felt like, because we used one layer, we feel like we will have enough more popsicle sticks. We'll have more popsicles than making 2 layers, like one on the top and another one. If it's wasting too much. If we just have one, we'll have enough to place on the middle so that the bridge won't snap in half too quickly. And me and my group wasn't thinking too much of aesthetic because, like we seen from the honors class, I feel like they was worrying more about aesthetics than actually just getting the assignment done. So as you can see, our bridge, we don't have like such a fancy bridge. It's just a regular overall base, it's just one line. So, and we know it will be stable. It's just not too much. We're not doing too much or like wasting as much as materials. We want to use as much more materials as possible so we can get the job done.
All right, you can interpret this question however you see fit. Are there any lessons that you learned from this project that you feel you could apply to other subjects or other things?
What I've learned is like I had to just going through based off during the project. What I've done is like I need to feel like I need to put more effort into it because I learned like when we was doing it, I knew what was going on, but it wasn't until like the end of the project when I officially know, oh, what's the forces, what's being upon, what's going on, what's actually going on through like science based. Like we actually knew what's going on. I didn't think of anything. I just did the bridge and let's see what could happen. I feel like I need to. Yeah, I feel like I need to put a bigger role into it because I feel like I helped assemble the project, but I feel like I played a very, very large role into it because like you see, I didn't get a chance to talk in the video. It was just Johnny and Aaron. So I feel like I need to put a bigger role into it. I helped assemble the project, but I didn't really help talk about it because I feel like I didn't really know too much prior knowledge until after when we were able to do a reflection of the project. So I feel like that's going to be hurtful, and I need to work on that, and that could be beneficial to other classes. You actually know what's going on. Actually know what's going on before you actually do the project. Because I didn't feel like I didn't know what was the real point of this project until after.
So then, based on what you just said there, next year Ms. Singh gives this project again, and she asks her past students for some words of advice for the new students to try to create even better bridges. What is one major thing that you learned through this in the bridge building that you would want to pass to next year's class building the bridges?
One thing I would like to say is two things. Make sure that it's flat. And like make sure you can make it as sturdy and flat as possible, and don't worry about aesthetics. The aesthetics is not the issue. Make sure you make it as flat as possible because when the bridge starts to break, you already know it's going to eventually break. So it's not sturdy enough to hold too much. And aesthetics is like, as I saw, like one of my group members, like another group, they worried about too much aesthetics. It couldn't even hold 2.5 pounds. It broke within a couple of minutes. I think that was like 10 pounds. I think it was Chris group. It broke because they worried too much about aesthetics and they used the wrong materials. They want to use other kinds of glues other than just use the basics. So worry about aesthetics. Make sure the surface is straight, is flat, and like it doesn't rise up from the table. It's not bending. Make sure you try to put as much glue as possible, and much as possible sticks on the sides.